are back with our Fields of Fire Normandy campaign. This is the second mission in the Normandy campaign, and we will jump into the action with the next turn right now. All right, so now we're on to turn 2, so we're going to see if Battalion gets involved.
Yep.
No.
And they do not.
So let's before we start drawing, let's sort of think. I'm thinking, first things first, I'm thinking we should potentially push. We might think about pushing up into here we're decent in terms of like he's there. I'm thinking we might want to push some folks up into these cards so that they can start spotting. We can try infiltrating right into these two cards.
We can. This guy also, well, yeah, we said he can't spot because he's
pinned.
Pinned.
And this card is mostly going to be sort of trying to deal with that. Although hypothetically, one thing we could do if we wanted to get super aggressive is we could use a general command to push this guy up. I don't know what the military forward observer will do if we're on the same card as him.
Well, we can look, can't we, and see what his tendency would be?
We could, yeah.
Is he a limited?
No, he's actually got. Remember, they've got their own rules. Provided range, it's not going to do anything if that guy's on his card with him. It's not going to change it at all.
The only thing it would do is make him easier to spot.
Yes, because we'd be on the same card as him. But the problem is that, like, having moved forward.
He would trigger another contact. He also is visible from here.
Yeah.
As a reminder.
I think we should probably hold still and try to just spot him, and then we can chase him off. I mean, it's going to be hard to spot him, but I think that's probably our best bet. I mean, I guess one thing we could do, hypothetically, actually, one thing maybe worth doing is we could move the XO up here, because then the XO could at least exhort him on his turn.
True.
And that might be worth doing. I mean, the other thing we could think about doing is we could think about actually pushing. Well, if we push the first sergeant, all those guys. Well, we push the first sergeant though, then all these guys become kind of orphans, which is. I think,
they do, and I don't want to drag them with us.
Yeah.
While he's sitting there with with 2 more missions.
So I think maybe we push the XO up here so that he has the ability to exhort that guy, which will at least give us a couple of card draws. All right, so let's see.
What are the options for limited? I'm trying to find in the rules the limited action team. Do you remember what section that is approximately?
Yeah, I know where it is.
So what are guys who are limited actions? What are they allowed to do?
Fall back in many cases is going to be an option.
Can they fall back if they're pinned?
I don't know. Let's see.
That's my ultimate question.
Right here. So paralyzed. Let's see which litter team. Oh, I guess. Oh, we can go probably one more. So paralyzed team. They can move to an adjacent
pinned
card.
Takes precedence over anything else.
They can move to an adjacent card, but only
they
in
are
the
allowed to move.
Staging area or is friendly occupied with no VOF on it.
They can go back and get rallied from a staging area.
Yep. Now,
which may not be the dumbest thing with that. I mean, those are. Those would be general initiative.
Those would be general initiative, but it wouldn't it might not be a terrible use of general initiative. All right, well, let's draw for the company commander and see what we get, and then we can think about that. I mean, general initiative, we're gonna have to think as we're gonna have to see what we can do. That's pretty good.
All right, so this time it's 4, right?
Is it?
He doesn't get a +1, but he's line.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is we do the XO because we're planning to move him up, right? And then
maybe. And the only reason I say maybe, he gets 1 automatically, right? And he has a saved one, so he can move up but he couldn't exhort if he ends up with only 2.
Right, because what we want him to do is to move up, tell him to spot, and then possibly exhort him.
Exhort if he needs to.
We kind of need.
So you're risking the inability to exhort.
Yeah. So we kind of.
If you just leave him with this, well, not risking, but if you just have the one.
Yeah. Well, we're not even risking.
And the only reason I hesitated is because the sergeant can save so many.
Yeah. So.
But
I think let's see. I mean, do we want to move anybody else up this turn, or? Well, actually, I think we should think about infiltrating here. So that suggests third platoon should do something, right? Infiltrating here.
Spot.
And spotting, and I think we should probably think about infiltrating to both these places. So I think we should activate first and third.
First, third.
And then I think we
Sergeant?
We'll let why don't we let the CO save one?
Save one? All right.
Okay, so now let's draw for first platoon. Or sorry, XO first platoon.
XO first. And XO is also line, correct?
Yep. So he gets 4. That's good.
The first platoon gets 5.
Wow.
6.
We're gonna end up wasting some of these, I'm afraid.
All right. Well, we get saved 6. So
yeah. So the XO is gonna move and tell that guy to spot, right?
Well, the XO should try to infiltrate.
No, he can't.
Oh, he can't. There's no VOF on that.
Yeah, there's no VOF. So he's gonna move.
So he's exposed.
I'm gonna grab that.
Yep.
So he's exposed. And then he will tell this dude to try to spot.
Sure.
So he moved and told him to try to spot. That's 2 actions. So let's see if we need the... And let's just double check. I think it's going to be 1. Spotting recipient is not on a higher elevation. The target is -1 because he's an FO. Yeah, so it's basically we're just drawing 1 card.
That's a good draw. So that comes off.
So he has small arms fire. All right.
By the way, he is also going to open fire.
Yes, that is true. So
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Nope. Hold on. This guy's the one with 1, so he does not.
Yeah. He's just a paralyzed.
He's paralyzed. Yep. He's paralyzed.
All right. So
I
now
was thinking he had.
Go ahead.
No. I was just saying I thought he was the one who had the 1 left, but it was over on the first card.
So now I think the XO just saves the rest of these because originally I was like, he could have used 1 to exhort, and then he could also have used 1. He could even have had himself try to spot. But
he's saving how many?
2.
So he's going to have 3 when it's all said and done,
3
right?
when it's all said and done.
All right.
So now first platoon.
It's going to attempt to infiltrate as well.
So this
the hill.
First platoon.
Or go up.
First platoon lost an entire squad, right?
Boy, did he! And maybe you should just try to move up a fire team to.
I'm thinking just move up a fire team to just try to. I mean, it's we're only going to get 1.
Well, listen, we've got a fire team.
He's pinned.
Yeah, he's pinned.
I
think a fire team, because all we're trying to do is spot, and we're going to try to infiltrate a fire team, right?
Yeah, let's do
that. Could be up to 3.
So basically, we spend
with the exhort
1 to get a fire team and 1 to infiltrate.
Attempt to infiltrate, and that's 2 cards to the infiltrate, right?
Yeah. So do you gotta?
Or is it? Are we going to do a fire team? Because that's green. Which gives it a -1, right?
Let's do the assault team.
Oh no! Wait a minute. The -1 would be a modifier of the unit? I think it would be. Not the HQ.
Right.
Pushing it, right?
For
the infiltrate.
Is there a
Isn't it a +/-?
Probably
If you look
is.
at the movement,
I think we should send an assault team anyway because
yeah.
we want him to be lined to spot.
Yeah.
So
All right. So he's
we're gonna send him
exposed.
forward to infiltrate.
You got the exposed.
Well, he might not be exposed because we're gonna try to infiltrate.
Oh, that's true.
So he's drawn 2.
Oh, oops. Drawn 2. Well, we know what the last card is. Okay.
All right. So he's not exposed. Now
I assume we're moving him undercover.
Yeah. Now we do too many undercover for like if there's send artillery our way.
Right.
Now we're gonna need a general initiative for him to spot, so we'll just have to wait there.
Yep.
But so first platoon then gets to save 3 commands because there's nothing else he wants to do, right?
Nothing I can think of.
I mean, the only other thing the first platoon could hypothetically do if we wanted to is maybe push the light machine gun team forward. So if we do spot him, we get automatic weapons fire going. But I think we should wait because we could also...
I'd rather spot him. Yeah.
I'd rather spot him first. And we've got room for the save commands. So then next up is third platoon.
Third platoon.
So he's going to do the same basic thing, right? He's going to create an assault team and then push him forward to infiltrate into this card. That's first platoon.
Yep, I was just looking there. So we're going to take that guy and flip him, the second platoon.
Yep. Wow, we are really low.
And 2 attempts to infiltrate.
Yep. And then an exhort, so I'll drop him by 1 more. All right, so he doesn't make it. So he's exposed. And there is no cover there, unfortunately. So he's
well, we might want to think about that again.
Well, yeah. So that is... So then the third platoon...
He
goes up to
4.
6. Wait, no. That's sorry. That second platoon gets 4.
Okay.
Is that what you just drew for second platoon? Okay, so second platoon gets 4.
I drew for the one that we did not.
Yeah.
But I did get the infiltrate, ironically.
Yeah. So does second platoon want to do anything? I mean, the one thing that second platoon could do, again... Actually, the one thing that second platoon probably should do is push... like the light machine gun team up to here so that it'll open fire there. Yeah. So that's going to take 1 command.
Oh, you know what?
What?
This guy is he's firing here.
Yes, he is. Oh, we need a crossfire marker here too.
Yep. Well, we didn't until we realized.
No, we did because we also have... Wait.
Oh, no, wait a minute. No, he's an assault team. He is not firing.
Correct. There you go. Okay. That's good. Okay.
So
we don't have
no crossfire.
Oh, I know. I was thinking we needed a crossfire here, but we also don't have anybody there.
Yeah, exactly.
So second
And
platoon,
I don't think we want to send anyone up there.
The second platoon is going to send his second weapons team.
Infiltrate attempt?
No, we don't. There's no infiltrate here because there's no
Oh, that's
fire.
right, because we got no VOF. I did that last time. Yep.
So
but that turns this into automatic fire.
That turns that into automatic fire. So everybody there is undercover. Even though it might not totally...
The mortar spotter not undercover?
He's not. He's not undercover according to the placement.
That is so weird.
Well, he's not under specific cover anyway.
Yep. That's a good point. He's undercover.
So now second platoon is just going to save the remaining 3.
So they are at their max.
And then first sergeant is just going to bank 1.
Right.
And now we could have used that 4 you drew for second platoon would have been better.
Would have been great. Yep. All right, ready?
Yeah.
General initiative?
Yep. 2.
2.
Take it. So I think the spotting, I think isn't spotting the priority?
Probably.
Spotting.
Unfortunately, probably. I'm afraid we're going to lose another limited action team. But
and we can't pull any of
we'll
these
see what
guys
happens.
back.
All right. So spotting here first.
Yeah, so let's see. So spotting, so he is undercover -1, but he is putting out a volume of fire. So we are drawing 2 cards. Right, he is putting out a volume of fire.
Well, we found him. So we do have
this. We do not fire on him.
We have
however.
small arms fire.
Oh, we do have small arms. That's right. We do have small arms fire, but it is actually all pinned arms fire. Small
Correct.
fire.
But it's still fire.
It's still something. Where is all pinned? And at least he's spotted, so now we can sort of begin to deal with him. And then so I'm gonna let you choose. Like I'm not averse to seeking cover here, if you would prefer, and just living with this for now.
He has automatic weapons fire.
He can't open fire. All he can do is spot.
-3. So it's going to be a -1 if we leave it as is.
Why don't we try and get him into cover, and then hopefully he stays unpinned.
All right. There we go.
Hopefully that makes a difference.
I hope so.
All right. So now we're checking for the Germans battalion, right?
German, yep. And they have nothing.
All right. So now we got to check for each of their guys to see what
So we have 3.
Yes. So this guy is simple. We know what he's going to do.
Well, we need to do it in random order, right?
Okay.
Or no?
Yeah,
or don't we?
I don't think so. Here, let's. So, I mean, we could look it up in the rules.
In theory, it could change VOFs, right?
Yeah, it could. You're right. Let's do it in random order. You're right. It could. I mean, the thing is, I don't think it makes a.
Yeah. Ironically, number 2. So.
All right.
The guy you were pointing at.
He just. We know what he does. He puts his fire mission down here. We forgot to. He does a call for fire here.
Yeah. So we need to draw cards this time.
Yeah. So, but he's drawing 4
he
cards,
has,
right?
Enemy
3.
mission mortar spotter draws 3.
Yeah, but +1 because he's got his target marker.
Oh, +1. Yep, you are correct.
He's drawn 4.
1.
We wouldn't really mind
2,
him wasting some ammo here.
3.
All right.
I guess that's true.
Because that guy's kind of a goner anyway.
Yep.
All right,
yep.
so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go mark him. Mark his second ammo off.
In reality, that's what it looks like, right? It should look
Yes, that is correct. That is a good point. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, it should look like this.
That's coming off, but that wouldn't keep the VOF on that.
Yeah. If there was anything there.
Keeps everybody with their heads down.
Yeah.
For now.
So then, 1, 2. See if they do anything. Although, here's the thing. Oh, actually, yeah, this guy could do something different. This guy's just going to concentrate fire. We know that, so. Or attempt to concentrate fire. So
I would just say it doesn't matter because
yeah, so
they're not going to affect somebody.
So why don't we
check for concentrate?
Check for concentrate fire there.
So he's drawn 2.
2. So he doesn't. So let me go mark him. He's only going to use 1 ammo this turn. Because he's not going to successfully concentrate fire.
Now this guy,
he's
not so sure.
He's doing the whole trading fire, but he's got a higher VOF.
Hold on a second. Did you look under the hasty for that last one?
Oh. Good point.
Automatic, under fire.
Not under fire, but has a valid target. Oh, so no. Hey, hasty. Yeah, sorry. 1 to 2. So we draw 1 to 2. On a 1, he'll do nothing.
So actually, what we should do is go back because he drew 2. So the first one is that. So it was a 1.
So no action.
He does nothing.
Yeah. So we can just do that. Okay.
Yep.
Good point. So then this guy is trading fire, and his unit's VOF is better than the opposing units. So he's the same thing. He's either gonna on a 1 he's gonna do nothing, on a 2 he's gonna concentrate fire.
So what was this one? The 1.
No.
So
action.
he does nothing.
All right, so I'm gonna go mark him down for 1 ammo.
1.
as well.
And you got the artillery as 1?
Yeah,
too?
I got
all of them.
Yeah, I got everybody's.
So he's
everybody's,
the mortar. I mean, the mortar's down to 1.
Yep, everybody has spent yeah, the mortar's got 1 left.
All right.
All right, so now yeah, we're not drawing for any contact. So, but before we would draw for contact, this would come off and this would flip, right?
Correct.
And then we would draw for any potential
Nothing happens on
contacts.
any of the. There's no retreat. There's no vehicle movement, right? We have no retreat. Any non-pinned.
Actually, no, yeah, they're all pinned, so we can't retreat anybody.
Yep.
All right, so now we're just going.
The nice thing to remember is if they aren't pinned, now we can move them with a general action if they're pinned.
Yes, but if they're not
general initiative.
Yeah, but if they're not
pinned, they'll just automatically do it themselves.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
all right.
That's useful to remember. Oh, I lost your video again somewhere. Weird. You're just like a gray box.
I see me, so it's not my side.
Oh, maybe it's still there.
All right.
Okay.
So now we are.
So we can just we can just go. So we should just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? We just.
Yep.
So this guy is +4. +2 for this, +1 for the card, +1 for the foxholes.
+4 is pinned.
All right. Well, that is not unhelpful.
Yep.
That one of the things that means is we can move more units into this card now because his fire has gone way down, which is good.
All right.
This guy is +1.
1.
Pinned.
And
That is also an extremely good result, I think.
does that stop him from observing?
Yes, because he's no longer a good order unit, so he's going to do something different next time.
Got it.
I don't know what, but he's going to do something different next
I
time.
don't know what. So now we're here.
So, all right, so we got a few guys to deal with here, right? So we got.
Yep. So those guys are.
So let's start with the assault.
Minus.
Let's start with the assault team.
Those guys are a +3.
The assault team is
So the assault team's a +2.
a +2. So let's start with the assault team since he's the only one not pinned. +2.
Wait a minute. +2.
Yeah, the cover negates. Yeah. Miss.
+2 is a miss.
That's good.
Excellent.
So now the rest of them are +3. So the fire team.
First one is the fire team.
Miss.
Miss.
All right. So the
No
fire
longer
team-
pinned.
And he's going to open up VOF now. Litter team.
Litter team.
Miss.
Miss. Nice. So he will be able to.
Paralyzed team. Pinned. So the paralyzed team stays pinned. That, I don't think we have any.
The thing is, the litter team is going to retreat
Yes.
because he's not pinned. Right?
I don't think that's a bad result.
She's actually more like that, right?
Yeah, good point. And then this now becomes small arms fire. Right? Again, I think you change it like in the next section.
We're supposed to change it after all of the.
Yeah. Where did that all pinned one go?
I moved it.
Oh,
I put it in the bag.
sorry. I was gonna move it here because now this.
Oh,
one
that's right. Yep, I forgot.
is all pinned. We're kind of swapping. them.
Now we are here.
So this time it's a little bit better. So it is a 0. Right.
-3.
Plus-
+3. Yep.
+3. Yep.
+3.
Well, wait. -4 +4.
Where's the -4 from?
So -3 for this, -1 for this.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The -3 I was saying was the mortar, and then you got a net of +1 for
Got it,
cover,
got it.
+1 for pin. So we got there the same way.
Yeah.
It's a 0,
Yep.
which is a hit.
All right, he's green. Well, if he just becomes a paralyzed team,
He's really not affected.
No,
An
he's-
A.
not affected.
It does say an LAT drawing the same result as itself is still pinned but suffers no additional results.
No, look at this right here. If the hit unit is a one-step unit without a named fire team on the reverse, or it is an LAT, then replace it with a generic assault team.
Oh, so we actually got better.
That feels very weird.
Hold on.
But that's what it says. It says if it's an LAT, and this is an LAT.
Read that right there. Read the note. I think the note answers us perfectly.
Because comic convention, positive and negative. Huh.
Units can possibly convert.
Wow.
A paralyzed team could decide the only way out of a situation is to fight their way out and convert to an assault team.
Dude, I love the fact that they actually answered that. Wow, he became an assault
Nice.
team.
Well, why don't he just open some fire?
Well, he can't. He's an assault team.
Oh, I keep forgetting that. That's like my 4th time.
That's okay. All right, there's nothing here, and then here
And we
we've
got one right here.
So this one we've got. So
Different.
this guy is +3.
+3.
The
Yep.
paralyzed team is +3.
Hold on. No. The paralyzed team would not have been undercover because
Good
the
point.
assault team moved in
Good
and found
point.
it. So
Paralyzed team is +2. +2.
I will reshuffle the deck.
That's a miss.
+2 is a miss.
All right, well, he can
All right.
get himself the heck out of there next turn.
He
so
can
that's
also get out. Yep.
good. And then the
reshuffle.
assault team
He
is
is a
zero.
+1.
He's a 0. -2, -1, +1, +2. He should be a 0, right?
Yep. That is correct. Which is a hit.
We should have gone the other direction. Because watch, this is going to turn him into an assault team.
He is, and he's paralyzed. And pinned. So.
And he didn't. So he didn't even do his job of spotting the guy.
Yep, unfortunately, it didn't help. God, looking at that card, nothing was going to help.
No. All right, so this guy. I mean, one thing we could do is at this point, especially if this guy ends up moving, is we could just start bypassing and coming at this guy another way. You know what I mean?
We've cleared that card.
We've cleared that card, so we could just forget about it now and sort of begin moving up more like here and here.
Yep.
And
By the way, I think the paralyzed team can retreat to there, can he?
it could. Yes, because it's.
What
not
I wonder
it's
is,
not
can
in
we
line
get
behind.
the 3rd platoon up here?
And then have the paralyzed team go there. Yeah.
The risk is he's pinned, so he's not going to fire. But the thing is, he will shift fire now because he's not going to try. Since he's pinned, he's not going to do that again, right?
I don't know what he's gonna do. That's the thing. I mean, we could look it up right now, but I'm kind of I'm thinking we should just wait and be surprised by what the. I mean, but the good thing is
That's
like,
an early game. That's an early gamer mindset. Eventually, you learn it, and you just know, and you start to play it with that knowledge.
exactly. It's like the version of us spending experience points on ourselves.
Exactly. We're green.
Exactly. So let's think. So is that then all for turn 2?
Pretty sure it is. Have we modified all VOS?
Let's see. Let's double check. So there
We
is.
turned that into small arms. This is pinned.
That's not creating
So,
any.
small arms pinned.
I think so.
This is still automatic. I think we're good. Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to hit clean?
All right.
So
We are
hit
clean and we are removing.
Thank you so much for joining us and sticking all the way to the end of the video. If you're enjoying this series, this video, this channel, it would be great if you could do the various things that help videos get discovered on YouTube. Subscribe and hit the notification bell, share it, comment, like the video. and we will be back with the next turn in this mission in the next video.